Dave Voelker, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. Where are you? What are the priorities in the Zero Trust framework for you right now? Which of the pieces of it are the most important to you right now?
So for me, the most important are two: micro-segmentation and user and entity behavioral analytics. But in saying that, I'm really trying to build partnerships between cybersecurity service providers, our ICAM service providers, and the programs themselves. So my understanding is that our programs have expertise on the capabilities they've been providing to warfighter for decades. And really what I want to do is combine that expertise with their knowledge to implement micro-segmentation where it needs to go, identify the things we want to protect, talk to our cybersecurity service providers, let them know where those things are so we can implement visibility analytics, automation orchestration that help with that user and entity behavioral analytics. But a bigger piece is really getting the identity right for these programs. So when they work with their ICAM service providers, their CSSPs, they actually come together for that production environment that you're going to see delivered to the warfighter. So I don't think programs should really feel like they need to do target level zero trust on their own, but really build that partnership with these other two groups. And right now, micro-segmentation and user entity behavioral analytics is in my horizon, and that's what I'm focusing now.
Are the partnerships where you're merging the really long-term legacy establishments inside the department to these really brand new cutting-edge technologies, are those the most difficult ones to build?
I really ask the DIB for the difficulty in building those. It's where we ask our defense industrial-based partners to come in. Once we have identified we do have a gap and a capability, we can't reconfigure. This is something we're going to have to go to procurement and purchase, is to have, again, that partnership to work out the integration testing, use independent verification, validation, test engineers to build a prototype, to validate that not only have we met all the requirements, but the capability that's intended to be provided to that program is in fact there, and then invite in the Purple team to validate the overall quality of the implementation, then it's meeting the standards that we require to certify as target level zero trust.
What are the milestones that you want to hit between now and fiscal 2027 to know that you're staying on track to hit the department's deadline?
Yeah, so the milestones I'll be looking at is our Zero Trust metrics collection system to see the overall progress for programs that are implementing target level zero trust requirements, how many they've completed, how many they're inheriting either from Naval Identity Service, our ICAM solution, the ones they're inheriting from their cybersecurity service providers, and the ones that they're obligated to implement themselves, understanding that pace for all naval networks to meet target level zero trust by the end of FY 2027. So that metrics collection system is really looking at the gaps that they have and the pace in which they're closing those gaps towards meeting target. So there may be a possibility that a program may be at risk of not meeting target level zero trust by that deadline, but we're asking those programs that we do identify in the future, if they won't make target level zero trust, give us a POAM that will let us know what a realistic date that you will meet that target level that we're requiring all programs.
Are you exchanging information about hitting your deadlines with the other services to learn what they're doing, to share what you're doing?
Yes, so the Zero Trust Portfolio Management Office has set up a readiness assessment tool for Zero Trust. It is basically the same thing. It's a checklist to look at the gap analysis and to report up to the DoD level at the rate that they're moving forward with target level zero trust.
What do you do to make sure that what you're doing is transparent to the end user that isn't involved with zero trust on a day-to-day basis and just needs to do whatever it is that their job consists of?
For the normal user, we asked them to do the familiarization course that was developed by DAU that's hosted on JKO. By doing that course, they have a better understanding of what zero trust is. And for the normal user, it will be very minimal impact. They're still going to be able to get onto the network, do the work that they need to do, and really not be interfered. They may actually see some improvements in performance by the way we design zero trust to preserve resources, both in cloud and on-prem, for their benefit.
Dave, it's great to have you here. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.